Man, I just played that intro, and then realized I still had desktop audio muted. You didn't really miss anything, it was just some kind of generic, action-y sounding chiptune. I'm also going to, hide my mouse cursor. Do not capture cursor. Oh, it's going to play it anyway. Doesn't matter. This is one of the oddest, DS games I've ever played. This is not a phone game. This is a Nintendo DS game. It is a very strange game, too. Hey, Wookie. Hey, Insert. Hey, Targoda. I played this game quite a lot when I was younger. I regret most of it. Okay. Yes, that's correct. Play it on normal. I played a lot of this game when I was younger. Before I, keep going, I just want to take a moment to explain. It was released. Actually, I'm going to open up the Wikipedia article, because I want to know its release date. Developed by Success, published by Atlas, released in 2008 in North America, 2007 in Japan. The best way I can describe this game is that it is... It reminds me of a... It reminds me of a mid-2000s children's product placement anime, a la Beyblade or Beatamon or Bakugan. And it's just... Should set it up so that... Yeah, Hey, Dab. I'm not entirely sure how to do that insert. I could do it, that way, but honestly it seems very odd to set it up like that to me. So I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of the plot of this game. Earth children are teleported to another dimension by sentient insects who can become giant robots to fight evil giant robots that are controlled by some kind of psychotic researcher guy? And I'm cracking up just trying to describe it. You'll see. I'm going to give this the narration it deserves. The day began just like any other, until Yamato and Tsubasa's exploits were interrupted by a mysterious voice. Please, you must listen to us. We desperately need your aid. That day, the two adolescents' lives would change forever, as a world in peril calls out for their help. Chapter 1. The adventure begins. Woohoo! Class is finally over! Yamato, don't go so fast! Ha! I've been sitting down all day, and you expect me to walk? I hate this already. I hate everything about this already. Not the game, the voices I'm doing. Yamato and Tsubasa headed to their hangout, a hill behind school. Hey, wait. Where's Shoya and Yui? Yui had to stay for cleaning duty. Of course, Shoya's waiting for her. Ah, jeez, he's so overprotective. The hill is a sacred place for them, where nature itself is a spectacle. You can tell the tone of this game. Look, it's a rhino beetle, and he's totally massive. He's huge. Yes, that is what totally massive means. Do you have to be so loud? You'll scare away the butterfly. Sheesh, you're the one who's yelling. Bug watching. An unusual hobby that both of them shared. What did you say? I wasn't talking. Listen. Is my voice reaching you? Cut it out, Yamato. I can hear you mumbling under your breath. No, really. I didn't say anything. You, the one called Yamato. You must hear us. Huh? It appears our efforts are futile yet again. Yes, unfortunately, it would seem that way. The rhino beetle just... And the butterfly, too. Talked? Aha, then you can hear us. Awesome, it's actually speaking. What the... Ow! Wow, I guess we really aren't just dreaming. Hey, if you're gonna pinch someone, pinch yourself. Excuse me, you should know. There is very little time. And we have much to tell you. What? Alright, I'm still confused, but I'll hear you out. Thank you. My name is Kei Buto, and this is... Whyite. I'm assuming it's supposed to be Whyite. Byron, welcome to Drone Tactics. That is the question you should be asked. That is exactly the question you should be asking. We are not of this world. We come from a faraway planet. Its name is Semexis. As we speak, our home is in grave danger. We plead to you, because only humans can save it from impending disaster. Yes, far too many days have elapsed since we arrived here on your world. And finally we have found you. I wish we had time to explain, but we have lingered too long. Please save our home. No problem, I got this. What? You don't even know what they're asking us to do. How can you just say yes? Yeah, I know, but they're not lying. I can sense it. Because that is the best reason to trust a talking rhino beetle. Well, I know you've got good instincts. But we could be getting in way over our heads, Yamato, by trusting talking insects. First, we would ask of you to come to our world. We are capable of transporting you. That sounds great and all, but once we go, can we ever come home? This is crazy, not to mention dangerous, irresponsible, and completely... It's true, we can make you no promises of a safe return. What? You're kidding me. We are so not doing this. Hey, try not to be so negative. You be quiet, Yamato. She is right. We cannot force you to comply. It must be your decision. Well, I'm going. I have no idea how to change your Twitch name, man. This game must be why I have memory problems. It stunted my fucking growth. What's your problem? Can't you see they're in trouble? I'm not just gonna leave them. Fine, if you won't come, I'll just do it myself. Kei Buto, count me in. You're sure of this? Only the bug is having the right reaction. Tsubasa's right. I may be getting in over my head, but what the heck? Let's go. Yes. Words cannot express my gratitude. Let's be on our way. No, wait. They disappeared. They disappeared. They've really gone to your world? We're both terribly sorry about this. Yeah. We'll do everything in our power to ensure your friend can come back safely. So please try not to worry. Well then... Wait! Yes, this is our home, Zemexis. Whoa, awesome! We're really here! Zn zn. What was that? Oh no! This was not our intended destination! What the heck are those things? Big bug robots? Those are the drones of our sworn enemy, the Black Swarm! Okay, but those things could crush me. What do we do now? Here, Yamato, use this! What? It's just a card. It's no ordinary card, it's a master card. Just take it, I'll explain later. Alright. Whoa, it's so bright. Keibuto, what happened? You're huge. Using the power of the master card, we too can turn into drones. It's the only way to fight them. Now, Yamato, fight with me. Awesome, bring it on. Wait! Why? Sorry to keep you waiting, Keibuto. Jeez, Yamato, you do everything without even thinking about it. Tsubasa, you're here. It's because Wyatt asked me to. If you think I'm here for... Oh, whatever. Come on, let's crush these guys. Hey, wait. I wasn't done talking to you. Yamato, would you like me to explain the basics of battle? Nah, I've played this game before. I have played too much of this game before. See you later, Targata. They shouldn't fly these by airports. Yeah. Okay, so this game is exactly as insane as it sounds. First level is really easy. I'm surprised by how well this game is being emulated. I love that his response to getting hit is, hey, ow. What the fuck is this game? This game is my childhood. Right. That's one annoying thing. To end your turn, you have to click off of the... Children doing fusion dances with bugs, then fighting giant robots. Yeah, that's basically what... Well, they're not fusion dances. They're turning the bugs into giant robots. They're turning the bugs into giant robots so that they can fight other bugs that are also giant robots. Okay, now my emulation's being a little weird. I'm just gonna double check. It shouldn't be too bad. I'm just gonna get a little slowdown on those little cutscenes. Add some memes and Chaos Marines and boom, perfect game. I had a pretty big collection of games for my DS, but a lot of them were like weird, janky licensed titles. So I spent a lot of time at the library, and my local library has had a lot of games that I could check out for free. As long as I had them back within like a couple of weeks, then it was fine. They had a pretty decent selection of PlayStation 2 and an okay selection of PlayStation 3 games. Or no, I have that backwards. Pretty good selection of PlayStation 3 and an okay selection of PlayStation 2 games. That fucking music. I love the turn change music. Right, so I believe if I go here... Anyway, yeah, so they also had a lot of DS games, and is there going to be a Darkest Dungeon stream? Probably not tonight. But I am going to stream Darkest Dungeon. Yes, time to melee the thing that's flying over water. I was talking about this on my Discord server, largely just to mention how insane this game is, and how I kind of can't believe that it actually exists. But this game will continue to get weirder, which is the best part of it. So I believe I can actually block quite a bit of this one's damage. Yeah. This game just starts weird and keeps getting weirder. It is very much like a Saturday morning product placement anime. With the art style to go along with it. But yeah, some of the games at the library were actually pretty good. I played Nostalgia that way. No, Subasa's not a cat girl. She's just a regular girl with a bow in her hair. I will never get over that music. No, I didn't mean to wait. Shit. But you can't go back. I don't know why I'm getting frame drops on some of this. Well, I do. It's because it's emulation. And emulation is a crapshoot. But yeah, some games I got out were really good. Honestly, I might be able to kill him if I counter. Ah, yes, because that's a good attack. Yeah, I know how to repair. I know. I skipped the tutorial for a reason. I don't need... Yeah, I played some really good games from the library. Stuff like, Nostalgia or Draglade. Nostalgia's a really fun JRPG that's inspired by older JRPGs, and It's just overall really fun and really solid. Divide the extra experience. I want Best Beetle to be upgraded. Really, he is going to be the fucking savior of this game, because he is so fucking powerful by later in the game. After their victory in this strange land, Yamato is led away by his new companions, but they are not as safe as they think. The Black Swarm seems endless, but in the confusion of battle, a mysterious drone appears. Hey, where are we headed? I'm taking you to our village, where Wyatt and I once lived. Cool, you guys have villages too? All the insects in this world are quite intelligent. It is natural that we should wish to coexist. Wow, that's amazing! When our world is at peace again, I will tell you all about it. Sweet, I'm looking forward to it. We've arrived. Wow, this whole forest is your village? Yes. I find that funnier than it is. That makes sense. You've got room for lots of bugs if it's all one big forest. Kibuto, Wyatt, you have returned. Wow. Whoa, it's another rhino beetle. This is our elder and village chief. Elder, this boy and girl are... they're the heroes we've sought after so... they're the heroes we've sought after so arduously. Yes, Elder. Heroes? Oh, don't call us that. You'll make Tsubasa blush. Heroic children of humans, thank you for coming. I am the Elder. I know you're wondering why we have summoned you here. I have forgotten myself. Please allow me to explain. It is said that even this world was once inhabited by humans. Whoa, really? How did they get here? This is unclear, but we know that in a forgotten time, those humans used a great power to create what we know now as the Three Origins. The Origins govern this world. They are called Wisdom, Creation, and Courage. The Master Cards you use to transform these fine insects into drones are born of the Origins. In ancient times, humans used our drone forms to help this planet prosper. But then one day, despite their power, the humans of this world disappeared. As the descendants of those drones, we have continued to live here ever since. So basically the plot of this video game is ancient aliens turned bugs into giant robots to colonize the planet. I'm afraid both of you are wrong. This chat is property of me. What do you mean disappeared? What happened? We only wish we knew the answer. It was never recorded. Without them, insects simply continued to live in an age of great prosperity, until one dark day the Black Swarm appeared. They began a campaign of terror against the peaceful inhabitants of Semexis. Rumors on the wind say that humans have returned and are behind the Black Swarm. So there's more humans here besides us?
That is what we believe, yes. That's literally what I just said, you stupid child.
So you called for us then, to help you defeat the Black Swarm?
It is the only way it can be done. You see, a drone can only be defeated by another drone. But we require a human's power in order for us to transform. We do not have the capability to use the Master Cards on ourselves. That is a task only humans can undertake. So I entrusted our cards to these 2 warriors who were sent to find you. As you've seen, your power is the only way we can fight back.
Wait, how'd you send them to Earth?
Simple. I used a dimension card.
The fuck is a dimension card? So, if we use that card, we can just go back?
Indeed. If you had that card. However, I'm keeping it from you. No, however, that card is no more.
What? So do you have any more left?
I've got several, but I'm not using them until you save us. Sadly, I don't know where any more dimension cards are.
Oh, great. That means we may never get back home. Hey, elder dude. Of all the humans out there, why us? You see, Yamato, in order to use a Master Card, humans need a strong connection to a bug's mind. Oh, that makes... Huh? Yeah. We have to connect minds? Yes. So that's why we're able to talk to you. Precisely, but speech is not the only criteria. What else? To use a Master Card, you must have a strong love of insect kind, and believe in the power of friendship. Which is very rare amongst humans. It's so true. That's so true. Nobody loves bugs more than me. Hey, I like them too, but we've never been able to talk to them before. Insert. Are you ready to head to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo?
That is because insects on your world cannot speak to begin with.
Well, that's... You're just accepting this as true. I've never really tried.
Well, perhaps.
Too many details. All we have to do is smash some Black Swarm drones, right? What was that?
No, they've found us here. They've found the giant forest.
Good, they came to us to get owned. Let's go, K-Buto. Who the fuck says owned? We must prevail, Yamato. Don't worry, I'm on it. Yamato, shall I explain the basics of terrain advantages? Nah, I'll figure it out. Yeah, I want to get him... I want to get him into the rocks. Yeah, let's just fucking back ourselves into a corner here. I don't know how that one was activated when it's so fucking far away, but okay. This whole game is just so ridiculous. I love every second of it. Uh-oh, they've got reinforcements. That's okay, I'll take them all on. Yes, generic protagonist number 387. If you have the high ground, the battle's already over. Basically. Aw, shit. Of course they're going to this one. She has lower defense. I fucked up. Okay, well, I can get to here and then attack that one. I should have attacked it, but okay, but meh. Believe this benefits from the terrain. Yep. So it'll just steadily do less damage. Obi-Wan would never survive in Warhammer. Also, fuck no, you don't want the... Mythbusters have... As anyone who actually does him, or like in a one-on-one fight, low ground may give you a slight advantage, but in a one-on-one fight, low ground might give you a slight advantage. That said, in a large-scale military actions, you want the high ground, because then the enemy has to charge up at you. The high ground is a much easier, or a much more easily defensible spot. Yamato, they just keep coming. I know, but we've got to keep fighting. Don't give up. Of course, everyone goes for the fucking butterfly. I think this is when I start getting... I think this is when the giant snail comes in. But even in one-on-one combat, having the high ground makes it a lot, or having the high ground is a lot easier with trained fighters, because it's just a lot easier to maneuver down than it is to maneuver up. And if you're already higher than your opponent, it's not as much of a problem to bend your knees a little bit and defend yourself. Hey, are you two okay? That voice, Uncle Sakuma? What? Is that really you out there, Tsubasa? Whoa, Doc's here. Yamato too? Why would you guys be here in this world? Well, both of you are perfect fits for using a MasterCard. Tsubasa, an acquaintance. Yeah, he's my uncle. Doc does research on bugs. I see that he too has a MasterCard. Looks like we'll have to talk later. Let me help you out. You just made it to Turkey and Jalopy? Yeah. I hope the game didn't fucking glitch out for you, because it does that a lot. Oh, right, he's considered an ally now and not an actual character. Later on, he's considered an ally, and you can use him to fight. Ah! Alright, let's try moving there. Touchscreen emulation with a mouse is a little bit weird. Especially when I keep trying to use basic click and drag controls, which don't really work with this game. Is his artillery still out of range? Got to get her into the heal spot. I mean, really, also, when it comes to historical combat, you don't want a sword. You really don't. You want a spear. Spears are the best. Spears are in actuality the best fucking thing ever. And I think Uncle will take care of this ant. Yeah, his artillery should take care of it. Yeah, the snail is the base, is the group's base of operations, and also artillery. I love it. Quarterstaffs are okay. And actually, when it comes to using quarterstaffs, you actually use them a lot like spears. So a spear is basically a quarterstaff, but sharp. Darkest Dungeon, but with Gundam, Star Wars, or Fallout. That could be interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait here a bit, because the ally will easily take care of that guy. Oh yeah, Jack Churchill. Guy was nuts. Carried a longbow and bagpipes with him in World War II. Went into fucking... The only reason he wasn't killed at Normandy was because the Germans thought he was a madman and didn't think it was worth shooting at him. Oh yeah, of course. He had a broadsword that he carried with him at all times. He actually led several successful ambushes against the Germans, opening the assault with a longbow through the head of a Nazi soldier. I am familiar with Europa Universalis 4. I know that it's a thing. It's not my thing, though. I've never really been... Then again, a weekend is not really enough to get used to Oh shit, I meant to use guns. That would have killed him. Yeah, Jack Churchill wound up getting captured at one point. And when he was and I believe after he was captured, he broke himself out. Like, using some ridiculous plot, because the man was insane. Yeah, he alone captured 43 prisoners in a German watchtower. That sounds like him. The man is just an absolute legend. I have not seen Overlord, Byron. I've seen, like, the first episode, and it seems neat, but I haven't really gotten around to watching any more. The lines between Tabletop RPG and real life are starting to blur. I'll agree with that. Oh, you mean the game Overlord? Oh, I've played it a bit. I've got all the games on Steam. I thought you were talking about the anime. It's an okay game. I did not enjoy it, though. It was not my thing. Yeah, no, yeah, I did hear about Jack Churchill wishing that the war had gone on for another 10 years so he could have kept fighting. Yeah, I'll just counter. I'll probably kill him. I have played Skyrim. I don't think anyone hasn't played Skyrim at this point. 1 health left. I'm just gonna shoot him. There was also, if you've ever seen the movie A Bridge Too Far, there's a character in that who carries an umbrella with him at all times. He's based on an actual person who carried an umbrella with him at all fucking times during World War II, for no reason. For like, some weird reason. I'm just as surprised to see the two of you here. You saved us from certain defeat. How did you find us? Actually, I just managed to find the Black Swarm base I'd been searching for. Really? But I never could have fought them alone. I came looking for other drones who might be able to help. I see. That's awesome, Doc. Does this mean we can join forces? Yeah, we'll be much safer in a bigger group. You're right, sounds like a good plan. Elder, Wyatt and I will accompany them. This pleases me. Good luck. This pleases me is the worst phrase. Thank you. Yeah, Skyrim's okay. I don't think it's nearly as good as some people think it is. It's not, like, bad or anything, just kind of, eh. And I'll just keep focusing my XP on him to get him over-leveled. Only a Brit would be stupid enough to carry an umbrella into battle. Yeah. With the newfound help of Sakuma, the group sets out to defeat the Black Swarm. But on the way to the enemy base, they have an unexpected encounter. Chapter 3, Friends in Need. I'm going to play until I have the whole group together, and then I'm going to... I think I'm going to switch over to Darkest Dungeon for a bit, so that I can play a good game. I'm going to play this to the end because it's so stupid. This snail rules. Even with them in drone form, there's so much space. Yes, this is my drone, Doro. Byron, are you trying to defend Fallout 76? Fallout 76 is a horrible mess. But I bet you didn't know that actually snails aren't considered insects. From a biological standpoint, Uncle. Yes? Is this another of your one of your lectures? Oh, I guess you're right. I'll save it for another time. Phew. I do need to explain something, though. Doro is a unique drone that acts as a base for other drones. A base? Other drones can dock inside, and it even has equipment for upgrades and repairs. Wow, what can't this drone do? It can't make coffee for shit. Well, its main drawback is that it's rather slow. Well, it is a snail. Are there other drones like Doro? There are, but they're fairly rare. Aw, that's too bad. Hey, what's that beeping noise? The radar seems to have picked up on some enemy drones. Looks like they aren't going to make things easy for us. No problem, let's move out. But yeah, no, 76 is a horrible mess. And on top of that, they keep fucking up things that are just related to the game that aren't even in-game. Like the whole, like the nylon bag fiasco and, the Nuka Dark Rum fiasco. Just so many fucking problems with that game. Card deck. Alright, I don't have any cards yet. Right, I can paint the drones! I love that I can do that. British officers in the World Wars are the reason we have those stereotypes, Dab. They were just nuts. Byron, the other Fallout games are fine. Well, maybe with the exception of 4. But 76 is terrible, and 4 is mediocre as fuck. Oh, right, you can also make emblems for them. Power up your base. Oh, right, yeah, you get to use... So while others level up, he levels up by spending points on him. There is also 2-player, which I love. Yamato, would you like to know about base units? Sure, it's been long enough that I don't really remember it. This unit is Doro, your base. If it gets destroyed, it's game over. All units you select at the prep screen are docked in the base. First, deploy your docked units. Select your base unit and choose deploy. Okay, right. You should deploy as many units as you can from your base. Always deploy the beetle first. Even if your base is acted, you can still deploy. The blinking icon indicates there are still units inside. And get them to somewhere that I can... Just want to see... Range 2 to 4. Oh, right, so he can't actually attack when things are next to him. Three's story is meh. 4 is bleh. 76 wants to be other games, but it's not good at being other games. No, Wookie, I've never... How do you accidentally slap your own balls when standing up? That is... That is a level of screwing up that I have never seen. Elder Scrolls Online wasn't made by Bethesda either. It was made by another of the companies under the Bethesda banner. I think this is the mission where you get the rest of the main party. The party keeps growing, and eventually you fill up all of the hangar slots. But this is the starter party. Yes, I know the base can attack with cannon fire. I've been shooting them with cannon fire. Yeah, I think this is the mission where the last of the main party shows up, and you get some more people later, but... What this game really suffers from is lack of a back button. Because I should have moved the butterfly before that, but I didn't. And there's the others. What the? Those black units are engaged with someone. Brother? They've got more reinforcements? Where do all these things come from? Hold your fire. Those drones look different. Hey, was that Yamato? Shoya? So it is you. Look at his fucking character design. Like, fingerless gloves, black headband, too short jacket. Then Yui must be with him. Tsubasa? We didn't find you on the hill, but I never would have thought you'd be here. Shoya, is that your drone? Yep, this is A Gito and Yui's is Hikar E. Fuck these names. Great, help us out here. I don't need you to tell me that. I'll think for myself, like the lone wolf character I am. Then fight already. Who died and made you the general? You're not my dad? What, did one of these bugs crawl up? Stop, argue later, please. Oh, God. I love how dumb this game is. This is exactly the kind of game that you expect to get when looking at the box art. Oh yeah, hers is a firefly with a laser ass. The music is the biggest problem right now. Because I'm just getting a weird slowdown and it's fucking with the music. I need a better computer. Might fuck with the emulation settings at some point. It's weird to have my phone emulate this game better than my computer. I really do think that it would make more sense to have, only allow gun attacks if a unit is positioned over water. That would add another layer of strategy to it. Right, and that way I'll get him to leave his nice defensive cover. But yeah, I think I'm probably gonna cut this after... Probably gonna cut this after this level. And then I will switch over to playing some Darkest Dungeon. Who knows? Maybe I'll actually beat Darkest Dungeon. Wait. Not in a fucking night. Just, I mean, on stream. Then again, in Darkest mode, Darkest Dungeon, you can't actually lose the game. You can only lose it in Stygian. Stygian? Not actually sure. Ow, what happened? Ah! Yui, tell me you're okay. Watch out, they have a battle card. Battle card? Cards designed with war in mind. They're gonna pay for that. think I'm still okay. Man, this game. There. And that should give me a reasonable... Yeah, turn that into a fucking chokehold. Basically use that as... one stream to be Darkest Dungeon. Maybe if I had, like, all week, I would do a week-long Darkest Dungeon stream. I don't have all week. That might kill me. You like how none of the characters in this world are surprised at all about the sentient alien bugs? I mean, they were surprised. They just got over it in one dialogue line. Imagine a 1 week stream and having to put it on YouTube. That would fucking suck. Hopefully this doesn't kill me. And it killed me. Oh well. It dies anyway. He did, like, none of that. Do you happen to know who's in charge of the Black Swarm? Do you know something? I have a hunch, but I'm not entirely sure yet. Flitter Dance card obtained. Grasshopping card obtained. Neptune Horn card obtained. Oh yeah, I forgot that this game is also a deck builder. While heading towards the Black Swarm base, Yamato's group encounters a new threat. It was presumed the enemy did not have the power of the Master Cards. However, the Black Swarm General Alicia lies in wait, anxious to prove otherwise. Our recon units report that there are MasterCard users among the Resistance. Is that so? They appear to be converging on our position. Shall we intercept them? Our orders are to return to base. We're done looking for the origins here anyway. We could leave a few units behind to slow them down. But it is a little discontenting that these drones have masters. Indeed, our priority is resuming the search for the origins. Once one of you can stay behind to deal with this. Excellent. I'll stay. The drones here are so weak, it might be fun to toy with some other masters for once. I've got no objections. I don't care. Then General Alicia will stay. Yeah, leave it at me. Raphael and his forces are stationed up ahead. Call for backup if you need it. Psh, like I would need them. Oh crap, you should get that checked up at, Nobody Wants a Hunchback. You know they're evil because they have cool costumes and one and one short-tempered woman with a dark past, and also one annoying asshole. We're heading back to Dr. Godot. Move out. This is gonna be fun. I wonder if there'll even be a challenge. Because who the fuck would care about spoilers for this game? I want to say it's the purple-eyed lab coat woman is actually being mind-controlled and joins your team later. Looks like you acquired some battle cards. What do battle cards do again? They're important cards that can aid you in battle, with a variety of effects. Things might prove difficult if you don't utilize them from here on. On the other hand, if you use them well, you'll be a force to be reckoned with. Cool, I'm totally gonna try them out. But, how do we use them? First, you have to put them into your card deck. Once that's done, select the card command from the battle menu. You can use your cards once on every map, so don't hesitate to use as many cards as you need to deal with a situation. You can also fuse cards to create more powerful cards. Here's a recipe I know. Combine 5 Flitter Dance cards that recover 100 HP to get 1 Monarch Dance, which recovers 200 HP. If you keep trying different combinations, you're sure to find some powerful cards. Got it. We'll be sure to experiment then. And I'm gonna save the game here. And that's going to be it for this. I'll be back in like 20 minutes with some Darkest Dungeon. I'll see you guys soon.